ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is the story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on CoreTV News on the Hour. I am Ebulomo Adekunle. Striking lecturers of colleges of education in the country have agreed to resume work from Monday next week. This was after the leadership of the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union met with Education Minister Ibrahim Shekarau in Abuja. The lecturers agreed to grant the federal government a 3-month window to meet their demands.
This ministry will have no business remaining if teaching and learning is not taking place out there in the field. The business of managing education must translate into teaching and learning. And if lessons are not taking place, even if it is at the remotest one classroom primary school, anywhere in Nigeria, it is my cup of tea, it is my concern and the concern of the Federal Ministry of Education and the concern of the federal government. And more importantly, when you're talking of teacher education, the colleges of education produce our teachers. And as you all know, the common statement in the education industry, no nation can grow higher than the quality of its educational system.
We had promised that if that is done and the letter for migration was released to the colleges, even without the cash for now, while we put ourselves together to verify claims and all that, we will suspend the strike.
Lagos State Commissioner for Education, Olayinka Oladunjoye, has debunked a media report which says teachers are angry with Governor Babatunde Fashola over non-implementation of the 27.5% of teachers' special allowances. Oladunjoye says government has continued to place premium on the welfare of teachers in the state. She, however, explains that government is not unmindful of the need to fully pay the money.
Hence, government is working assiduously with a view to paying the balance of the special teacher allowance to its teachers soonest. Government therefore craves the understanding of its teachers on this, bearing in mind that government will not hesitate to pay the balance of the allowance as soon as possible.
For his part, the Lagos State Chairman, Nigerian Union of Teachers, Adeshegun Rahim, maintains that the teachers are agitated over the inability of government to fully implement the TSS, but added that efforts are presently geared towards full implementation of the salary scale.
You take some, you lose some. But presently, I have the feelings that government will pay. And you know, as labor, if government doesn't pay and the agitation actually gets to a point, there is no way to not stumble. But I have the feelings that the way the government is working on it, it will not get to that stage.
The Lagos State government has approved 10 working days paternity leave for male career officers in the state public service. The state also extended the maternity leave for women in the public service from 12 to 24 weeks. Abiola Oluwole has more in this report presented from our studios.
The development is informed by the need to fully attend to the growth of children, which will in turn help to address societal ills attributable to child's upbringing. According to the head of service of the Lagos Public Service, Oluseyi Williams, the new policy will extend the maternity leave for women in the state employ to 24 weeks in case of forced 2 deliveries, to 24 weeks in case of forced 2 deliveries, while subsequent deliveries attract the initial 12 weeks, which will commence 2 weeks before the due date of delivery. She added that male officers in the state employ are entitled to a 10-day working paternity leave for first 2 deliveries of their children.
It will be recalled that in the old dispensation, female officers were entitled to only 12 weeks maternity leave at every point of delivery, while male officers do not enjoy paternity leave. The 12 weeks for the women was to be taken 6 weeks before and 6 weeks after delivery. This new leave gesture by government is further informed by the fact that nursing mothers leave their children in the hands of carers at such tender age of 6 weeks, and one can only imagine the level of concentration to expect from such an employee at her desk. However, at 6 months, that is 24 weeks, a baby is considered strong enough to be left in a decent creche for proper care, having gone through close affection and nurturing by the mother for those very important and delicate first few months of his or her life.
The Special Advisor to Governor Fashola on Public Health, Yowandi Additional, affirms that the policy is in line with the exclusive 6-month breastfeeding policy of the state.
The other advantage of this policy for health, I think health is the winner of this policy overall, because it increases the baby's ability to develop their immune system before they actually are exposed to the world, the creche. They reduce lung diseases and reduce allergic reactions are reduced. They now have the opportunity to eat what their body was formulated to digest, the breast milk, the human breast milk instead of the cow milk.
The new policy, according to the state government, will not affect the output of the workforce.
The federal government says the $1 billion loan it is seeking for the war against terror is necessary. This, according to coordinator of the National Information Center, Mike Mary, is because the country needs to reinforce its weapon stock. However, declined to state how much has been spent so far in fighting insurgency.
Once a country is engaged in any kind of activity of this nature, you sure will lose and deplete your resources. So I don't think it is because the resources are depleted. As per the amount so far spent, I'm not in a position to say so in prosecuting the war. We are still prosecuting the war, so it is preposterous to begin to calculate cost. And even if there is cost, don't forget our citizens are being abducted. And so whatever is that we need to do, that we must do to get our citizens back, we will do it. The country will do it.
Meanwhile, Nigerian authorities plan to try the co-mastermind of the Yaya bombing, Aminu Gucci, under local laws. Coordinator of the National Information Center, Mike Omeri, disclosed this in Abuja. He was responding to questions on the possibility of international laws being applied for Gucci's trial. Omeri added that his co-conspirator is still a wanted man.
The laws of Nigeria are sufficient enough to try him for the offense for which he's been suspected and for which he would eventually be subjected to. Where the need arises for, other legal processes that are stronger than Nigeria's, then it will be applied. But for now, the laws of Nigeria are clear. And so don't forget that there are offenses that local laws supersede international laws. And such as this case, the local laws will apply. And I understand from the security sources is that Abubakar Siga, alias Doctor, one of the co-conspirators and mastermind of the Nyanya blast, is still a wanted person. And therefore be assured that security forces are watching on its trail.
A group of youths opposed to the impeachment of the former Adamawa State Governor, Murtala Nyako, clashed with others who were jubilating over his ousted in Guyuk, the country home of the former secretary to the state government, Kobes Thimnu. The clash, which left several people injured and property, especially vehicles worth thousands of naira, destroyed, occurred at the popular 247 Plaza area of the town on Thursday. CoreTV News gathered that trouble started when a group of youths who were celebrating the governor's removal from office taunted those opposed to his removal through songs, dance and gestures considered offensive. The situation was aggravated when soldiers deployed in the area to maintain law and order descended on them. Shop owners who operated at the plaza hurriedly closed their shops for fear of their shops being vandalized by hoodlums who may capitalize on the situation to loot property. A leading member of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State, Magnus Abe, is convinced that the situation in Adamawa State can never be replicated in his state. Senator Abe told journalists in Abuja several efforts have already been made to remove Governor Rotimi Amechi from office. He was speaking against the backdrop of suggestions by APC leaders that Rivers State is one of the opposition states being targeted.
The issue of trying to remove Governor Amechi has been on long before now. All the forces that you can array have been arraigned against Rivers State, and we are still there. So I don't think Rivers State will be such a simple nut to crack. You know, so those who think that what is happening in Adamawa or Nasarawa, they will just come and replicate it in Rivers State, we are waiting for them. We are not in any way concerned about that. You know, the political machinery in Rivers State is a tested and trusted machine. It won't just buckle like that. Trust me, I should know.
It's the CoreTV News on the hour. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more. Don't go away.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website, www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then news. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Thank you for being there. Pro-Russian separatists in eastern Ukraine had to give international investigators access to the crash site of a Malaysia Airlines jet. The rebels vowed to secure the site and allow the recovery of bodies, according to the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. The plane carrying 298 people crashed in the rubble-held territory on Thursday. The two sides in Ukraine's civil conflict have accused each other of shooting the jet down with a missile. The Boeing 777 was flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. It fell between Krasny Luch in Luhansk region and Shakhtarsk in the neighboring region of Donetsk. Malaysia Airlines say the plane was carrying at least 154 Dutch nationals, 27 Australians, 43 Malaysians, including 15 crew, 12 Indonesians and 9 Britons. Other passengers came from Germany, Belgium, the Philippines and Canada. The dead include world-renowned Dutch researcher Joop Lang, who was among a number of passengers en route to an international AIDS conference in Australia. It is the second disaster suffered by Malaysia Airlines this year. Flight MH370 disappeared en route from Malaysia to China in March and has not still been found. The plane came down near the village of Grabovo in Ukraine on Thursday. U.S. and Ukraine officials say they believe the plane was shot down. Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko called it an act of terrorism. Ukrainian authorities have released what they say are intercepted phone conversations that proved the plane was shot down by pro-Russian separatists. Russian President Vladimir Putin, however, blamed the Ukrainian government for restarting military operations in the area where it is trying to regain control from pro-Russian rebels. And that's the news for this hour. Do join us again top of the hour for more. Thank you for watching. I am Ebunlomo Adekunle.